Okay. Hello, hello. Just making sure the stream is live, which I'm not 100%. I'm on my travel setup. Looks like things are working though. Hello to the early joiners. Oh, the tournament started. Okay, so I guess I'm joining slightly late. Yeah, this is the daily Super Blitz Arena. It's a 90-minute long Blitz tournament on Lichess. And I'm going to try and win it. Haven't played one of these in a while. And sometimes when I do play these, I late join much more than just a few seconds. Stafford Gambit time? Oh, this opponent won their first game, maybe by forfeit. Let's be aggressive. Not berserking. Opponent does not want to accept the pawn.
Another anniversary post to wish you luck.
Oh yes, thank you Malcolm Reynolds. Okay, so we have a kind of generic king's pawn. I'm trying to be aggressive. I'll play a6. Make sure the bishop has room in the event of knight a4. Oh, did I mess up the Twitch title? Uh-oh. Oh, I think I messed up the go live notification. Sorry about that. I forgot to change that. Oh no, it says reconnecting. Am I dropping frames? Oh no. Wait, I think this is a Lichess problem. Because I'm not dropping any frames. But what's what's happening? Can I play from my phone? Oh no. Let me see if I can play from my phone so I don't forfeit. Lichess. It might be too late though. Like the game completely froze. Join the game. Okay, I'm playing from my phone. I don't know what's up with the Wi-Fi. Oh, now I'm reconnected. Now my phone says reconnecting. What is this? Opponent's offline. Is Lichess having issues? Wait, now I'm reconnecting. I don't know what's happening here. I have the game open on my computer and my phone. What a start to the stream. Okay, so I guess I'm just manually berserking. Or the server connection is berserking for me. I won't get any bonus points if I win. Oh dear, it says reconnecting again. Opponent played rook b1, let's play b5. I have the game, the actual position's on my phone. Well, this is off to a good start. It's strange though, because the stream appears to be stable. It's just Lichess having issues. Oh, now it says my opponent left the game. You can claim victory in 48 seconds. Oh man. Now I'm reconnecting again. I show this message. No, I can't. Well, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing better than my internet issues. Oh, something happened. Oh, the game just updated. Okay. Yeah, I played bishop b6 and b5 from my phone. Try refreshing. Refreshing will either fix everything or break everything. I'm too scared to refresh. Let me know if the stream's okay though. Like if people can hear me and see me. Oh no, my phone's reconnecting again. Yeah, I think this is a Lichess issue, which means I might switch over to chess.com. Are other people having issues with Lichess? Hey, I won the first game. I don't know if I want to go back to the tournament though. That was not the best experience. Dirty flag. Site is down and up. Should I play some Kung Fu chess? I see Kung Fu. Or, is that the official Kung Fu chess person in YouTube chat? Also, there's a few questions about whether I'm streaming on Twitch. I should be multi-streaming, unless there's issues on Twitch, but I see Twitch chat as well.
Let's go. Good luck and good mouse speed in time trouble.
Thank you, Hassel Aiden. Okay, I'm gonna try one more game. And I'll cross my fingers and hope everything's okay. So I am traveling. I'm currently in Sao Paulo, Brazil, which might have something to do with my issues. Like maybe we're far away from the servers. I'm here for the Grand Chess Tour Finals. The first games start today, in just a couple hours from now. Wait, JW says there's no Twitch stream. Wait, what? Then why are people in Twitch chat? Am I streaming to the right channel? Twitch shows me as live, but shows 0 viewers. Okay, big apologies for all the issues. I don't know what's happening. I can only control so many things. Check my restream health. I use restream to multi-stream. So it does say I'm live on both channels. Also, this game is going more smoothly than the previous game. Like connection-wise, but also position-wise. I have all my minor pieces developed. Black has 3 pawns developed. Okay, that's a developing move. Bishop b5 looks attractive. Maybe some bishop g5 ideas. Oh, it says I'm reconnecting again. Okay, time to go on my phone. This is strike number 2. If I lose this game, I rage quit. But if I somehow manage to win, then I will try and persevere. Oh man, I might lose a lot of rating from this. Oh no, my connection. It's very likely if I continue having problems, then the stream VOD will be deleted. So anyone watching live will get exclusive content that will probably not exist after tomorrow or after whenever the stream ends. Okay, I've reconnected. Similar to last game, I lost a minute. So it's good I didn't berserk. Okay, let's play Queen E2. I gotta be hyper aggressive because I don't know how many more moves I'll be able to get in before I disconnect again and lose on time. How is Brazil? Brazil's great overall. A lot of fresh juice. Coffee's really good. There's a lot of strong players in town. Mainly Fabiano, MVL, Aronian, and Pragnananda. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Mulfer. Appreciate the Prime subs. Yeah, again, sorry I messed up the go live notification on Twitch. That was from the previous stream. Okay, my knight will escape. I'm up on time again. Actually, maybe I'm up on time for the first time in the game. Not sure. All right, let's castle. Never too late to castle. Move 21. That's another fork. No mercy. Yes, today is the start of the Grand Chess Tour. It's being held in Sao Paulo. I'll be helping out kind of behind the scenes. Yesterday was opening ceremony. I snapped some photos. You can see my photos on the Grand Chess Tour Flickr account. They'll also be posted on social media. Leonard Otez is also here taking photos. Grandmaster chess photographer. No title Tuesday for the strong players in Brazil. Actually, the timing works out well. If the players want, they could play title Tuesday, and then it ends like maybe an hour before the game starts. Getting closer. 96 is okay, or flagging. Okay, I'm scared to rejoin the tournament, but I'm undefeated. I managed to fight my way through the connection issues. People still use Flickr. It's actually a decent site for like saving high quality photos. Because a lot of the social media platforms just compress photos. Flickr does not compress as far as I know. Okay, Stafford Gambit time. No berserking. It is a Falkbeer Countergambit. So not a Stafford Gambit. I have E3. Okay, this is a new move. Could take on D5 with a queen. This move looks enticing. Not sure if it does much though. Could take with knight actually. Let's take with knight. I'm threatening knight E3 to win things. I guess white has that. All right, I should just develop. A few people asking for the link. I don't have the link on hand. You could Google it though. I did post my my favorite shot I took of Kasparov yesterday. It's on my Twitter or X or whatever we call it these days. Okay, so I'm down a pawn. I have some... Do I have any compensation? Maybe not. Yeah, we're just trading. I've mishandled this a little bit. Opponent's playing very solidly. Let's go for f6. I want to get the rooks to better enjoy their lives. If takes, I either take with knight or bishop. Probably knight. That would unleash the queen to attack the pawn. Okay, now my knight's pinned. Yeah, this actually isn't going so well. Takes, takes, takes. I'll have to take with pawn. Unfortunately, takes rook e1, there's rook f1. The queen helps defend, so... I'm still down a pawn. Position simplified a bit. I mean, to be honest, it's not that bad. Even though my king's a bit airy, I have counterplay. Rook e2 is on tap. Rook e2 to start with. Now the queen's tied down to the g2 pawn. If h3, probably queen e4. And these pawns are sitting ducks. c2, b2, a2. Oh, that's a move, though. Okay, maybe the knight can maneuver. Oh no, my pawn. So my idea is to play knight d3 and then knight f2. And then use a knight in combination with the queen and rook. That's a good move. What to do? Queen e4 now. So keeping an eye on g2. And there's ideas of like h5, h4, h3 even. Like I need one more attacker to finish the job. That's a good move though, d5. Take, h5, d6, push, push. A little bit too slow there. I'm going to use my king to defend. It seems crazy, but d6, king e6. The king will have a role. Like usually at the beginning of the game, you have to treat your king like a baby and just protect it. But as the game progresses, a king can start doing things. Keeping some small time advantage. But 20 seconds is actually a very big time advantage when we're both below a minute. Okay, f5. Progress is being made. Maybe I'll put the king on d7. There's takes. No, it seems really close to something here. Take on b2. No, rook c2 maybe. Tricky, tricky. Okay, I'm cleaning up. No mercy. Okay. GG. Took work. Yeah, I think my opponent just played some good moves. I was a bit careless. I don't appreciate like cheating accusations. I don't think there's any reason to believe there is like a fair play violation. Because yeah, like white managed to win the pawn early. I got some counterplay, and if I was playing an engine, I would be losing far sooner. But let's check. Oh yeah, so here, wow, d7 is winning. I thought it was being tricky to allow takes, because then takes, and there's a back rank trick. But d7 baits my king to the d file, and then taking the knight comes with check, and I don't have time for back rank mate. So, okay, I'm very fortunate to come away from that alive. Going back, yeah, white was better. But sometimes when you're down a pawn, you just have to keep the game going and claw your way back. So I'm 3 out of 3. Some shaky games. At least that game there were no connection issues. In 46th place. Yeah, not only do I have to win games, but I have to win games quickly if I want to try and finish on top. I'm not going to berserk. I'll play a London. I'll probably mix up the openings a bit more. But sticking with my bread and butter, e3. h3 is very common to meet knight h5 with bishop h2. And usually this sort of position calls for a lot of like gradual improving moves. And just fully optimizing the pieces. Allow the knights to be traded if black wants. Now I'll probably just gain space. It looks like I'm winning a pawn here. Maybe I could have done that sooner. Actually just cleaning up. I'm threatening bishop. Oh, I should have played bishop e7, then bishop a6. Got the move order wrong. Yeah, now bishop c7, there's queen e7. I could have been up a queen by now. I can win the rook. And trapping the rook with the bishops. Yeah, almost winning more material, but not quite. Uh-oh. Looks like I have some lag, but at least it's not disconnecting. Queen e6 maybe was another consideration. There's some potential smother mate concepts. Okay, I'll play this and then take on d5. Threatening queen g8 checkmate. Okay. I think that was my smoothest game so far. Managed to keep control. Solid opening. So I'm in 22nd place. Is Levi Rosman one of your best friends? Or is Levi Rosman your best friend or not? He's one of my very good friends. Best is a strong word. What to play against bishop b4? Let's play, or bishop f4, I'll play bishop b4. Already thinking ahead. So this is kind of like a Rogozin, a close relative to the Nimzo-Indian. And very often the bishop on f4, even though it looks nice and developed, similar to London opening, there's many cases where it gets punished. And I'll try and demonstrate that. The main way it gets punished is with knight d5 ideas. Like if e3, knight d5, and I'll hit multiple things. I think I can get away with this. Takes. It's tricky though. There's a funny line, takes and then takes on c3. But then takes on b4 probably doesn't work for me. So now I have triple pawns. But now the bishop's attacked, the queen's attacked. Pawn is hanging, but if queen takes e4, I can take the knight and then take the bishop. White tries to escape, but yeah, moving back on the diagonal is not a great defense against a bishop who's on that diagonal. Okay. No mercy. Going after this pawn. Am I mating? It's close. Take the knight. Gets mate in one? Yeah, okay. Another nice game. Trying to show no mercy. Got a nice active position against White's early missteps. So I'm top 10. Playing the person in first place. Play e4. Caro-Kann. Let's play a two knights attack. This is one of my favorite openings against Caro-Kann. This is a solid line for black. But it's also solid for white. I have the bishop pair. Castle quickly. A small lead in development. How to do this? Like c5 is a typical idea. I want to develop the bishop. Let's just bishop f4. Get the rook to the center. Now, I don't want to trade bishops. It's a common rule when you have the bishop pair. You should usually maintain the bishop pair. Bishop h4 maybe? Here I'm allowing g5. I wouldn't mind the trade if black weakens the king side. Let's keep improving. I have to trade. I tried my best to preserve the bishop. Maybe I should have brought it back to c1. I don't know. Go for the cheapo checkmate. Put the rooks in the center. And this is going to be probably a long grind. Opponent wants a queen trade, which I don't want. I feel like I have a bit more attacking potential with the sniper bishop. Okay, knight f5. Yeah, really just trying to be solid. Maybe at some point I'll play queen e5. There's no need. Opponent's playing well for the rating. Very solid. Still trying to make small improvements. Maybe rook e2 and double up. And then put the queen on b3. We might see queen f5. Attempt to attack and trade. Okay, black also doubles up. Yeah, positions like this take a lot of patience. Wow, e5. So take... Yeah, I don't see how I can punish this. I mean, there's c4 maybe? c4 take... No, that doesn't work. My queen's misplaced too. Maybe I'd just take on d5. The e-pawn's pinned. Now this? There's f4. Take. I have to play king g2. Maybe king g1. e4 is coming. The idea will be queen c5 and target the pawns. I'm down on time. We could be trading a lot. No, I'm reconnecting. Oh, yeah. Okay. I lost like 7 seconds there. Let's take... I'm in some trouble. Primarily time trouble. Offering the trade. Is it Zugzwang? I think it's Zugzwang. Black has no moves. Do I have enough time to win? Yeah, this is completely winning now. Okay, got the job done. Yeah, I probably should have lost that just given the time situation. But the king pawn ending turned in my favor. I'm still undefeated. And that was a person in first place, at least going into that round. Are you playing on McDonald's Wi-Fi? I think the Wi-Fi is okay though. I haven't dropped any frames for the stream. Berserking's maybe kind of risky. I think it's my connection to the Lee Chess server, which is maybe different than the Wi-Fi. So I'm berserking to try and like better my tournament standing. Yeah, bishop e3. Allow the bishop trade. I'm preparing this and this. White wine or water in a wine glass? It's water. I do not drink wine, especially on stream. I also have a cappuccino. So applying pressure. White's playing very solidly though. Like c3, I have to move back, we trade. There's still this nagging pin. Wow. Let's take it. Allowing bishop f7, which opponent doesn't do. Okay, so this is looking very good. This position actually gives me a lot of nostalgia. Like when I was younger, this was one of the first like opening and early middle game plans I knew to pin the knight, double the pawns, and then attack on the king side. The plan is to get the knight to f4, get the queen to g5, and then g2, and checkmate. Yeah, the queen is still tied down to the pawn. I'll start with g5. Yeah, checkmating won't be so simple. Maybe, yeah, let's start with c6. I'm actually trapping the bishop. Yeah, bishop d5 was a bit of a blunder. White gets a couple pawns for it. Wants to make a new queen. I'm still trying to orchestrate something. h4 ideas. If I play h4, there's rook g4. Still not easy. I don't really want to trade queens, but such is life. I'll play the endgame. d3 will be a target. Oh, I have a fork idea, which opponent doesn't allow me to do. Okay, now d3 falls. f2 is defended by the queen. I'll probably win on time. Definitely did not want to take the queen and allow the fork. Okay. So I'm still undefeated. That was my first Berserk win, too. But my opponents have been giving me good games. It's not easy. Testing my patience. No berserking. I'll play e4. Okay, I'm going for a Grand Prix attack. I'll play this line, d4. This is one of the chess mood recommendations. There's some very fun lines here. Very often white will win back the pawn. e5 is super risky for black. Can I punish it? Takes and then knight g5? Or even... Okay, well f7 is going to fall. I think my opponent is realizing now they have some issues. Here's a question from Scusi. Why does no one at top level play Taimanov anymore? It's still played occasionally at top level. It's usually an opening that's like played for a win for the black pieces. Or when the player wants to win with black. King e7, I take the knight, then bishop g5. If king d7... Okay, let's... Oh, but there's queen takes g8. Let's still go for it. Okay, bishop g5. No mercy. But yeah, Taimanov has some, like there's some critical lines at Super Grandmaster level where if white is really, really well prepared, then it's like almost refuted. But for most players below Super Grandmaster, it's still a very fine opening. And it's a bit less common than like Najdorf or Sveshnikov or Dragon, so it's a type of opening that might have some better surprise value against certain opponents. Maybe I'll play Taimanov if e4. Show people what I'm talking about. So Taimanov is open Sicilian, takes, knight c6. And usually including queen c7 as well after knight c3. Yeah, this is the starting position of Taimanov. It's an opening I learned probably over 15 years ago. Thank you, JH. Appreciate the super chat. G3 is a very solid line. I'll have to remember my prep. Very often we take bishop c5, bishop f4, and then d6. Yeah, this is actually a pretty long theoretical line. h6 is played to prepare e5 and not allow bishop g5. If I play e5 and allow bishop g5, then d5 becomes a big hole. The bishop can trade off for the knight. Now I have to remember, I think it's bishop takes. I know there's some line with f takes e3, but this is looking solid now. d5 is not a huge issue. I can always take and then the pawn will land on d5. Yeah, I might as well castle. And the plan is rook c8, b5, etc. We see pawn f4. f5 might be coming. If I take and queen c5, doesn't look great. I think I just have to allow it. Maybe I'll start with b5. So f5, bishop d7. It's double-edged. Like white will try and attack. There's counterplay against e4, and on the queen side, c2 could be weak. e4 ideas. a5's a move. I think this is the highest rated opponent I've played thus far this tournament. Let's go for b4. d6 is attacked, but this is a counterattack. Nice thing about my position is white has a very bad bishop. And this bishop is actually good, like, even though it looks passive. Once it lands on c6, it will apply direct pressure to the center. But things are transforming. Takes, rook's attacked. And there's rook a6. Bishop f1, rook c6 maybe? How's it going, Nishu? Thanks for the super chat. Okay, check. Start with the check and then bishop a4. Rook's attacked. I could take. Take and take. It wins a pawn. Simplifies a bit. Queen e8, king here, queen e8, bishop will come back and defend. And white's bishop is so bad. I'm gonna play this. I want to set up this and then bishop f1. Oh, interesting. Check. Huh. It was very clever. I have to take that. Check. Actually, don't see the win for me. Oh, maybe I see something. Check. Huh. It's a little bit frustrating. I was about to play queen c1 and get mated. Okay, now I have this. That should be okay. Okay. Yeah, white kind of collapsed there. That's mate. I just want to check, was that winning? If white doesn't play bishop g2? King g1, queen c1, queen b2. I think eventually I'll check on a2. Defend, and then eventually bishop e6, and there's no perpetual. Okay. Hey, I'm in first place. At least tied for first. This person's paused. It's still a long ways to go. We'll play e4 again. Ooh, we have a French. What do I play against a French? Let's play a Tarrasch, knight d2. Oh, b6. e6, b6. Okay, this is turning into a hippo. Play c3. Yeah, against the hippo, like you can try and be ultra aggressive, but you can also try and be solid. I'm actually trying to find a balance between being solid and aggressive. Actually not sure where this knight wants to go. I'm gonna play f3. I like this pawn structure against the fianchettoed bishops. Do I have a6? Let's start with a6. I'll probably just develop the knight to h3. And then f2, and I'm actually not entirely sure what I'm doing here. There's also the idea of queen d2, king h7, maybe knight g5, take, take. Wow. Is this bishop going to be trapped for the rest of the game? Like, it can't easily come back to life. Knight g5, take, take. I think actually, there's no reason to rush. Maybe I'll double up on the h-file. Gotta watch out for potential sacks. Oops. Or potential forks. That's okay, though. Like, I don't mind losing the exchange. This bishop's still stuck. Play b4? Oh, f5 is coming.
I think Twitch is bugged cause it's not 30 days yet.
Oh, yeah, maybe there's some something off with Twitch today. What to do? Take that. Not thrilled with giving away that bishop. Hmm. I'm in a little bit of trouble. Or a lot of trouble. Yeah, this is very uncomfortable. Almost ready to take.
Something off with the Twitch today.
Yeah, what to do? Thanks for the bits though. At least bits are working. Appreciate the support. Am I trapping the queen? No, I'm not. Queen f4. Just allow it. Oh dear. Yeah, this is a little bit self-destructive. It's still interesting though. I can't. Don't have moves. Yeah, not what I wanted. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Okay, this is something. I can just push. I think. Wow. Oh no, I allowed the bishop to come back. Oh, I'm really misplaying this. Let's go. Oh. I felt so slow. Just enough time. That's why I like lead chess. Because pre-moving doesn't lose time. So it's possible to
Let's go.
win such positions. On chess.com I would have flagged like several moves prior. Okay, I'm still in first place. Thank you, thank you. Okay, stay focused. C3. Interesting. We have a relatively quiet opening. Very positional. I know this sort of position is not to everyone's taste, but it still can be instructive. Want to try and invade on light squares. Knight b3. Not winning material because there is a trade. Now there's rook c2. Maybe I am winning something. Oh, heart rate monitor, please. Okay. I forgot to turn that on. So take, and then take. Feeling good. Whoa. I didn't see that coming. The rook's attacked. I mean, I have rook d2. And there's not too many options here. Rook d2. Rook c2. Play rook d2. Oh, there's a tactic, rook d5. Which I don't have quite yet. Now, white's being resourceful. Should still be good. Up a pawn. The knight's tied down. Like the plan is probably f5, knight e4, and then take the pawn. d4, wow. Take, move. King is close enough. If I win this pawn, I'll be up 2 pawns, and it should be pretty routine. White wants to go this way. Maybe this. g4 is coming. Yeah, it's not simple. Wait, f2 hangs? Start with this. It's really not simple. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Might just be a draw. Wait, am I winning? Might be winning. Okay, another close call. 1.7 seconds left there. Oh man, that was a long fight. The opponent was super resourceful. I thought it was going to be like a much easier win. King pawn ending should be a draw here, I assume. But these endings are super tricky sometimes. So f3 was a big mistake. White had to move the king. Okay. Well, back to tournament. Creating some cushion. Still in first place. Okay, playing this opponent again. Who I played earlier, that was a Taimanov game. So going for London. I just want something like chill after that last game. Yeah, this is still some theory. Knight c6. Queen c7 is also playable. Yeah, h6 g4 I think is one idea. But it's getting spicy. Maybe still g4. I'm no longer in prep. f6. I was actually thinking knight g6. I don't really want to take the bishop. This is risky, and the point is takes, and there's an h-file. Let's play knight f4. The center is still closed, so I might not be castling this game. I'll slide the king. Yeah, taking d5 might be too risky. Takes. Although, maybe take on e5 first? Some rook b6 idea. Oh, I hung g4. Every pawn lost is a file opened. Accidental Gambit. It's still tricky though. I take check. king is misplaced. I think the king should be on d2. Oh dear. King has no good place. The triple fork threat. I'm in massive trouble. Time trouble, position trouble. It's not looking good. Still some counterplay though. Yeah, too slow. First loss. I'm still in first place though, so no reason to tilt, no time to tilt. What to do? Opponent played well. I overextended a bit too much. Stafford Gambit time? Yeah, the best way to untilt is to play a Stafford Gambit. Wow, opponent is being feisty. So check. Wait, if I take, check. G6 take. Yeah, I want to refute this. I've studied this at some point. It's like a bad version of the Caro-Kann Gambit. I think I can take in king e7. Bishop c4. d5, check. Oh dear. If I play king e8? Like usually when I play the Stafford Gambit, I'm the one sacking and attacking. But my opponent has turned the tables on me. At least I'm up a piece. d5's on tap. Actually, d5, queen h5, so maybe I'll do something else. But d5 would probably lead to the trade of queens. Oh, that was a mouse slip. I meant to play d5. I played d6 instead. Now white probably has full compensation. Oh no. Yeah, queen h5. Nothing I can do though. I'm losing back the piece. I'll be down 2 pawns. Oh, I can't even castle. I tried to castle there. Okay. I have some fighting back to do. I'm down 2 pawns. I'm down about 30 seconds. But in such positions, you should not lose hope. You just have to keep the game going. And One important thing is to try and fight back on the clock. So that might be the main way I come back. White's being so solid though. Play b5. Some ideas of getting the knight in. Yeah, not thrilled with this. At least I have a knight. Knights can be tricky sometimes. But what to do with it? Be here. Bishop takes, I have this. Want to play c5. Maybe a3 and then take. I have something here. Taking rook a8. White's a bit stuck. Clamp down. It's still hard to make progress though. Maybe rook a3. Clamp down on the king side as well. Yeah, rook a3. So takes. I'm ready to play b4. It's a third rank pin. I could just take that. b3 take. Let's do this. I'm gonna win the bishop. Oh, there's bishop e2. Opponent misses it. Yeah, b2's coming. It's still not over because white has pawns. Okay, this is a very important check. Running the fork. Okay. I mean, white managed to avoid the fork there, but walked into a simpler tactic of taking the free piece. Okay. Not the cleanest game, but hopefully a nice example of how to fight back from a difficult position. Yeah, it's a somewhat unfortunate mouse slip, d6 instead of d5. It isn't tilting if you smile. Is that true? Do tilted people not smile? Let's berserk. I'm feeling confident. I'll play e4. Oh no, my queen. This is theory. It's a pretty well-known line. And to be honest, I'm kind of out of my prep. I'm not sure if I messed up the move order. G3. Opponent seems to know what they're doing. Oh, thank you for the Prime subs, Brunswicker. It's Brandon Gaming. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you're just joining, I'm playing the daily Super Blitz Arena on Lichess. I am currently streaming from Sao Paulo, Brazil. I'm here for the Grand Chess Tour Finals. Which actually, I think the game started 15 minutes ago. It's Fabiano against Levan and Pragnananda against MVL. I'm pretty sure they're on some broadcast delay, so the broadcast will be starting soon. I have c4 here. I don't know what I want to do. I don't really have time to think. I'm still down about a minute. I have to be careful of these diagonals, especially with this structure and castle king. The good thing, though, is when black plays c5, then it's hard to access this diagonal. Oh, I've been passed by Jamie. Okay, it could be a very close finish. So berserking actually is probably the right strategy. Take. Take with bishop? Feels a little bit wrong. So I'm setting up bishop h7, which I actually don't know if that works. There's f6. Take, check. I'm not sure. I have no time. I'm gonna go for it. So risky. Black's giving me time to think. So I'm down a piece, but I'm threatening something. Rook g8, rook f4. No, I blundered my queen. Ay. It's not over. What? d4 checkmate? d4 checkmate. Oh man. A delayed queen's pawn for the win. Messy game, puts me back in first place. Crazy game. So berserking paid off. Still try and go for Cambridge Springs. Queen a5. Bishop e4 ideas. I'm not actually getting that much. Take. It's not the type of position I want when berserking, because it's going to be a long game. I do have the bishop pair, though. The problem is the bishops are kind of hibernating. What to do. It's so passive. At least it's solid. Like, I don't really have any weaknesses. I'm just short on space. Now there's actually something to play for. B7's hanging. Okay, this is getting interesting. Take, take. It's an unintentional sacrifice. I take here. Doesn't work. So I'm down a pawn, but I have an open file. But I'm down a ton of time. I want to play rook b2 and swing over, or swing in. Maybe go after the pawn. Knight b1, rook g2. Wow, white can't defend g3. They'd have that move, but that's okay. Or g3 is still coming. Another game fighting back from a very difficult position, like on the board and on the clock. Okay, no stalemate tricks. This actually still takes work. "16 seconds. Should be plenty of time. Oops. Should not have allowed that. Okay, just enough time. Conversion was a little bit sloppy, but we'll take it. So staying ahead of Jamie. But one win puts Jamie above me, so we could be leapfrogging each other. Okay, it's a good pairing, I think. Scotch Gambit, or whatever this is. Be aggressive. Oh no, my rook! Someone call an ambulance. How to do this? Okay, that traps a queen. I was looking for funny mates. Like, it's so close to mating. I'm just trying to win as quickly as possible. Take that pawn. Okay, this will be mate. No time to waste. Okay, now there's some nice cushion. I got 5 points for that win. Thank you, Atina Boo. Subscribing for 52 months. Okay, double berserk. This might be the first time my opponent's berserking me. Stafford Gambit. I insist. Okay, symmetrical Italian. So I have the bishop pair. Just want to open the position a bit. Want to take and play rook a3. Okay, the rook actually belongs on the b file. Losing a pawn? It's probably okay. I'll go for rook b2. Maybe I can hold on to the pawn. Take this. Keeping some small time advantage. I actually really want to play this to trap in the bishop. Yeah, this bishop is dead. How to make progress, though. Okay, this is something. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I think I've clinched the win. Oh, tournament pairings are closed, so that will be my final game. Wait, what? Join? Oh yeah, tournament pairings are closed. So that's the last game. Strong finish. Had one loss. That almost set me back. But I managed to suppress the tilt. I think I gained a little bit of rating. I hope people enjoyed the chess. The tournament started out very shaky. Like the first, for anyone that joined maybe like 20 minutes after I started the stream, the first few games I played, I was disconnecting, but my opponents were also disconnecting. And I thought I was just going to end the stream. But I managed to make it through. Can you see chat? Yeah, so during games I don't really look at chat, but now I can see chat. I am live on Twitch and YouTube. Sometimes it's hard to read every single comment on both chats. But anyway, I do have to go. I'm going to send a Twitch raid to St. Louis Chess Club, who's covering the Grand Chess Tour finals. Let me just make sure that they're live. And then people on YouTube will also be redirected to the Grand Chess Tour broadcast once the stream is over. We got some confetti here. Yeah, GG's to all my opponents. Oh, hey, thank you. Who is this? Oh, Kevin Klassen, welcome back. Oh, Mr. 2903. I hit my peak rating on chess.com a couple days ago. And then after I hit it, I plummeted like 50 points on like in the same stream. I actually plummeted to below 2800 in the same day. Like after I streamed, I was so tilted I played more and lost rating. But now it's back to like 2850. So yeah, Title Tuesday is approaching. But anyway, I'm wrapping things up. I do encourage everyone to watch the Grand Chess Tour. Should be some really exciting chess. I am here helping out with some of the behind the scenes. You might see me on the broadcast taking photos. I did bring all my photo equipment. The classical games are starting, I think, as we speak. So let's send the raid, St. Louis Chess Club. Oh yeah, Gary Kasparov is here too. It's another reason why I have to end. I want to get a selfie with Gary, which I've never done before. Raid St. Louis Chess Club. Okay. Should be working. Okay, thanks again everyone for tuning in. I'll be back probably tomorrow and then the next day for Title Tuesday. So stay tuned and goodbye.